Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Subsistence Traveling. I'm your host Jay. Today we're talking about the 10 best gold silver stocks under $30. And you guys know I'm a big fan of low dollar cost investing. So here goes. All right, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to look at the disclaimer. And I encourage that we stay connected. Follow me on Twitter at SubsistenceTRA1. Support Patreon at Subsistence Traveling. All right, so the case for precious metal stocks. Okay, one is exponential growth. If you follow precious metals, you know when they move, they move. And the stocks only provide a way for you to leverage the metals themselves. Okay. Hedges against inflation, they follow a totally different cycle. Very low debt loads. Okay. And very low dollar prices. All right. So as always, the criteria for selecting these stocks: profitability, valuation, liquidity and solvency, dividend, fundamentals of the sector/industry. All right, so the first one is Barrick Gold, ticker symbol GOLD, priced at $23.29, price to earnings of 9.66, price to book of 1.9, pays a dividend of 1.20. Okay, so this is almost 2 times book value, so it's very expensive. However, this is like the second largest gold producer in the world. So you definitely have to, take a look here, Next is SANDSTORM Gold, ticker symbol SAND, priced at $8.16, price to earnings of 124, price to book of 2.74, and no dividend. Okay, and the valuation is extremely high, almost 2.75 of book value. However, this is considered a gold royalty company. What they do is they enter into agreements with producers and mines and so forth, and then they pay a fixed price for the gold. This could be a good stock especially if you believe gold is going to go up 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This would be a good stock, as in they have contracts where they have the gold at a fixed rate. So if anything above that rate is just straight profit. So this is something to consider if you really think gold is gonna go up exponentially. Next is Pan American Silver, ticker symbol PAAS, priced at $26.72, price to earnings of 88.02, price to book of 2.37, pays a dividend of 0.75%. Okay, and this is very expensive, 2.37, that's very expensive. However, silver, this is one of the largest silver producers out there. And I believe silver will move some more. So you may want to take a look at it, but I would wait for a pullback. Next is YAMANA Gold, ticker symbol AUY, priced at $5.02. Price to earnings of 37.24. Price to book of 1.14. Pays a dividend of 1.25%. Okay, now this one, the valuation is decent, just a little bit above book. Dividend is okay. This is considered a junior gold producer. So the valuation is good. Everything looks, this is worth buying. This is worth looking at. Next is Fortuna Silver Mines, ticker symbol FSM, priced at $4.51. Price to earnings of 37.30. Price to book of 1.15 and no dividend. Okay, so Fortuna Silver Mines is considered a junior silver producer. Very decent valuation. I'm looking at buying this myself, so it looks good here. Next is B2 Gold, ticker symbol BTG, priced at $5.11, price to earnings of 24.47, price to book of 2.57, dividend of 0.78%. Okay, now the valuation is extremely high, over 2.5 times book. However, this is one of the larger senior gold producers. What I must say is they have an excellent balance sheet, excellent cash flow, as well as excellent profit margins. So sometimes you just have to pay up for quality. All right, so we have SSR Mining, ticker symbol SSRM, priced at $17.96, price to earnings of $28.08, price to book of 1.95, and no dividend. Okay, extremely expensive. This is almost 2 times book. However, this one focuses on gold, silver, and other metals. They're mostly a gold producer, but they do produce a significant amount of silver as well. So, this could be a gold play as much as a silver play, because they do produce a significant amount of silver as well. Okay, that's the thing I like about this one. We have Eldorado Gold, ticker symbol EGO, priced at $8.36, price to earnings of 12.75. price to book of 0.4, and no dividend. Okay, and as we can all see, this valuation, this is extremely cheap. This is less than half of book value. So this is extremely cheap. This is the cheapest gold stock that I've seen that's profitable. Most of the gold stocks that are profitable are trading above 2 times book and so forth. So, very good valuation. The reason I think this may be so cheap is because they operate in some jurisdictions where a lot of people, when it comes to the resource stocks, a lot of people don't like certain jurisdictions right now. So, but nevertheless, the financials are excellent. Yeah, I would look at this one. I would look at it. Next is SILVERCORP Metals, ticker symbol SVM, priced at $4.87, price to earnings of 26.04, price to book of 2.29, a dividend of 0.51%. Okay, and again, the valuation is high, more than 2 times book. This one could see a lot of growth. This is a Chinese silver producer. They're Chinese. Well, most of their operations are in China, but I think the company may be based in Canada. I'm not sure how the exact legalities are, but China should continue to demand more of the world's resources. So especially silver is a very important resource. So I think this is a very good one to look at. You may want to wait for a pullback if you get one. Last but not least is Alamos Gold, ticker symbol AGI, priced at $7.46, price to earnings of 44.74, price to book of 1.10, dividend of 0.8%. Okay, and the valuation is okay on this, is decent on this one. Just a little bit above book, not bad. From what I've seen, they're in some good jurisdictions that so I think this is one that's worth looking at, and good valuation. So it's worth looking at. Do some research on it. All right, so here is the other companies list. These are companies that did not make the list. However, you can still find some opportunity here, and you can get some ideas and so forth. All right, so we have Cia de Mines Buenaventura, ticker symbol BVN. This is a Peruvian mining company. They mine gold, silver, and as well as base metals. But they're one of the largest silver producers in the world. They would be in the top 10, but they're one of the largest silver producers in the world. We have Sylvane Stillwater, ticker symbol SBSW. They're a gold and silver producer. They're also one of the largest producers of the platinum group metals, such as platinum, palladium, rhodium, and so forth. This is a South African-based company. Next is Equinox Gold, ticker symbol EQX. Lots of momentum in this company. I was looking at the Sprott's Junior Gold Miners ETF. They're the number one holding. I looked at the financials myself. I didn't really see, it didn't really excite me that well, but I've been hearing a lot of talk about this particular stock, Equinox Gold, ticker symbol EQX. So you may want to do some research on it. We have MAG Silver, ticker symbol MAG. Again, a lot of momentum there. It's okay. I looked at it. It's just certain things that I didn't like about it. But everyone has to be his own person and just do his own research and so forth. Kinross Gold, ticker symbol KGC. That should have been on the list. This is actually a senior producer. Very good financials. It should have been on the list. It's just I could only put 10 stocks on the list. You have First Majestic Silver, ticker symbol AG. They're another one of the biggest producers of silver as well. Anglo Gold Ashanti, ticker symbol AU. Now, this is a South African-based company. You have Goldfields, ticker symbol GFI, another South African-based company. Gold Resource, ticker symbol GORO. Pretium Resources, ticker symbol PVG. Nova Gold Resources, ticker symbol NG. All right, so here's my final thought. All right, so right now the valuations in this sector is very high. You may want to wait for a pullback, maybe when a dollar cost average down. On Friday these stocks started to pull back, so you may want to, that may provide an opportunity for you to dollar cost average down. Interest rates, okay, that's another concern of mine. On Friday we began to see interest rates began to go up. This could be a big deal for this sector, because when you're talking about gold and silver, especially with gold, a lot of the demand is for investment purposes, and a lot of investors or traders like to leverage their positions. And with higher interest rates, it may be a problem for precious metals. Higher interest rates may cause a problem for precious metals. Okay, so it may or it may not, but the logic that I look at, it may be a bad thing for precious metals, because if with higher interest rates, traders and people who like to leverage won't be able to leverage as much. So you may, that's something you won't want to take into consideration. Geopolitics. Okay, and the first stock I mentioned was Barrick Gold, and earlier in the year, one of their mines in Papua New Guinea, I'm not sure if the government either told them that they couldn't mine anymore or something like that, or I think the mine got nationalized, something of that nature. And you're going to see more things like this in the near future, especially in this environment that we're in. We're moving into a different kind of world where globalization, the era of globalization is ending. So you're going to see nationalizations and taxes, confiscatory taxes and so forth. So geopolitics, it can be a negative thing for precious metals, and it could also be a positive thing, you know, because it can make the resources more difficult to come by. So, geopolitics is something you want to, when you're dealing with resources, geopolitics, you always want to pay attention to geopolitics. Keep in mind that this is very speculative. This is a very speculative area. It can go up real quick and it could go down real quick. You could make your money 3 to 5 times, or you could lose a good amount of money. So you have to keep that in mind. Nevertheless, I believe this is an excellent opportunity right now. Excellent opportunity for exponential growth, like as I said earlier, and very low dollar prices. So something you want to take advantage. Just do your own research and stuff. So I encourage everyone to stay tuned, like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. I have links below. Support my Patreon. Again, I have links to those below. As I always say, peace to all.